So where are we exactly? Juno, or at least a close approximation. Surely you remember this place, don't you? It does feel familiar. What's so special about this place anyways? Where did that damn shade get off to? Bah, I don't know if this makes any sense. My, what a vexing predicament. No way! He lived! That's the one that put me under a spell, I'm sure of it. So, the Bone was sycophant, it lives. What are you doing here? As you have found me in a generous mood, I thought I might enlighten you as to the nature of this place. Is that why you've come, isn't it? The young lady is correct. This is the Grand Duchy of Juno. So we really are in Juno, yet something about it feels so off. I never said this was the real one. It is an imitation, a rather convincing one, I might add, which I created based on visions of another world. You built this? That I did, while you and yours were holding the Dawn Servant's coronation. Eorzea and I ventured to the gate of the Golden City. Everything was proceeding as planned. The gate key was in our possession. The power to reshape the world within our grasp. Or so I thought. In the eyes of the resilient sun, I was but a useful tool to be cast aside. By all rights, I should have died when he struck me down. But once the chamber was empty, the gate was still open. I saw my chance. What I found when I dragged myself across the threshold was emptiness, a space beyond time. It was where, in this dark expanse, I beheld another world. Interesting. That world was called Vanadil. What a load of rubbish. As if anyone would believe anything and everyone here is a little then if anyone would believe that everything and everyone here is little more than one of their toys. You turned to stone. As I said, everything you see here is of my creation. Much like we fashioned a phantom of Gulu-Jaja for the feats of the Brotherhood, I was able to use our ceremonial tools to breathe life into my visions of Vanadil. Under normal circumstances, my conjurings only would have the strength enough for a brief clash. With that stone, however, my magics are capable of so much more. Isn't that what Eorzea used to build his army? Electrope, he called it. Yep. Electrope, you say? If you know its name, then I trust you already know it. These stones possessed of immense power. Power enough for my creations to persist as long as I please. Fortunate, then, that this world between worlds was filled with structures made of electro. Far more than I could ever hope for. Wait, if everything we see here, everything we believe is from Vanadil, is of your making, then am I? Gods, that would mean I am as well. You? Yes, well, a trivial thread in the tapestry of my grand designs. And what a wondrous weave it could be, made by, possible by the endless possibilities gleaned in the Walk of Echoes. The memories buried here, those remnants of echoes, will shape my dreams into reality. I once believed the dream lay in the resilient sun, but that bastard is dead to me. By my hand, Thrall will have the greatest ruler the world has ever known. I've made an admirable start, but my work is far from finished. Very soon I will draw upon the echoes once more to summon the greatest beings of Vanadil. And their strength will be made one with this magnificent shade. The reason and resolve which built the nation of Toyolal, matched with the uncompromising tyranny that commanded the Mamulja of that world. If you won't listen to reason, you'll listen to my fist. I'll put your ass in the ground. The shade is probably gonna block the way anyways. You'll never get away with this. I'll make sure of it. A smug smile. That's the spirit. My preparations will take time, of course, but when I'm ready, I'll be certain to call upon you. Bear witness to my greatness. Zerilja. Wait. I thought he was dead. I 100% thought he was dead. Holy shit. Damn it all. This way I thought things couldn't become more complicated. Making sense of Alexandria was trouble enough, but now we have this Vanadil to deal with. I can only imagine how Prish and Akshal must be feeling. What do you think of your very existence called into question? Yeah, this whole thing is, like, super cool. I will take a quick break. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. We'll finish up Alliance Raid stuff, and then we'll go back to Pandemonium, because that's kind of what I was working on while I was waiting for the queue for the Alliance Raid. But yeah, new one here. Okay, and I'm back. Hi. All right. That world that was called Vanadil. Ashal regards Prish with a pained look in his eyes. Try as I might, I recall nothing of my past to refute Zurielja's claims. Prish, on the other hand, seems to know everything of her past and who she is. Yet, to be told memories of your life are not your own, I can only imagine how she must feel. Now's not the time to be disheartened. At least, not here anyways. I wouldn't trust anything made by Zurielja to be safe for long. Or to remain functional. Let's return to Mamuk while we can. My mother will want to know of what we have seen here. Oh, this patch has been fantastic. Lots of stuff to do. You'd love to see it. And I'm excited in 2 weeks. I won't be doing Ultimate Raid, but I'll definitely be watching, so I'm looking forward to it. At least I don't, no. I'm guessing you have to have M4 completed, and we haven't completed it yet, so I won't be ready to go. Okay. Unfortunately. Oh, good. There you are. I thought you'd be the one to explain what happened out there in Yaktel. So, this is what happened. Not simply from another territory, but another world entirely. That explains much of the initial confusion between us. My apologies for any trouble I have caused, and thank you for taking me in. Different worlds, and yet we have so much in common. I cannot help but wonder what links the two together. What indeed? You mistook us for Mamulja of your Vanadil when we first met. May I ask what they're like? Nothing at all like Gyonura's, even if they do bear a striking resemblance. There was a time when all the peoples of Vanadil, the Mamulja included, made peace. But a tyrant possessed of terrible power claimed rulership over the Mamulja and turned them against us. Before we realized it, we were at war. A tale similar to ours, in a way. The rare few of us born with two heads grow to be immensely powerful. That power was used to justify our preeminence over all others. But that is not who we are anymore. We can be better than our forebears. We will be better. All of our hard work for nothing if Zurielja succeeds in seizing the throne. Well, you'll not want for aid in stopping him, I promise that. Oh, keen to lend a hand, are you? I don't need to know who I am, but I know the right thing to do. My blade is yours. An honor as the adventurer of Vanadil. We will put an end to Zurielja's schemes. I wonder who this character is. Is it like the main the player character personified? That's my theory, is that this Elizin is the player character in 11 personified in 14. If he were here, I'm sure he'd done the same. Right then. We can worry about whether or not I'm real another day. I'm not going to stand around and let this Zuriel job piss over all the memories of my home. So you can count me in too. Don't you forget about us. This all started in Noctel, and we have a duty to keep our forests safe. Zuriel has left us without a trail to follow, but it's only a matter of time before he reveals himself to challenge Jeffy once more. If you're to be ready, I think it's prudent the two of you lean more on our excellent idea, brother. We should start with Tuliolal and see to our own preparations while we're there. If you would meet us under the dirigible landing, we'll see Prish and Akshal to Tuliolal. Loads of people here. Holy shit. Hello, hello. Those balloon-powered airships are really something. I didn't expect flight to be so smooth. So this is Tuliolal. Before I forget, I couldn't help but notice you seem to know much about me. Is there anything else you can remember? I'm afraid I don't. And as you don't recognize me either, perhaps we weren't acquaintances after all. What I know of you was likely overheard in a tavern somewhere, patrons sharing stories of your famed exploits. I see. We'll leave it at that then. Now, where to begin? Brother, would it not be wise to apprise the Landsguard of what happened? Or would you prefer another stern lecture from the Vow of Reason? I'd sooner rip off her tail. Fine. Could you keep them occupied while we see the Landsguard? Maybe take them to eat or something? I know. Take them to MT's to sample our tacos. Here, for that first meal of yours we spoiled. Yes! Redemption! You finally... It's funny because like early on in the MSQ, I'm just like, that fucker still hasn't paid for the tacos he smashed, but there we go. All right, actual redemption arc. You love to see it. And just so we're clear, we're not expecting to earn your forgiveness. No amount of good deeds will ever undo our past, but there's always time to build a better future. Yeah. When you get there, tell her we sent you. She'll see that they're taken care of. I'm standing right on top of Bridge. Hi, sorry. Auntie's tacos, eh? Let me guess, they serve tacos? Yeah. Oh, I can hardly wait. I eat tacos all the time back home. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt to take a more scenic route. Maybe something along the way will jog Shaw's memory. Alright. I could do Aetherite, but just taking my time. Alpacas. What in Altana's name is that? Do people actually ride those things? Chocobos are only beasts I've seen for riding an Banadil. If they have any, I sure would like to see them. Those creatures remind me of chocobos with Banadil. To say we adventurers found them indispensable would be no exaggeration. From shore to shore, they were faithful companions, whatsoever the roads might lead us. So yeah, we ride all manner of things here. Including chocobos.